Okay, so let me show you. This morning we got potatoes. These are what's the problem this morning. So potatoes, chamomile, and we've got spinach, lettuce. That's the salad bowl lettuce. This is the Paris Island lettuce that's coming up. And then we also have, what was it I seen? The, let's see, I'm looking inside. Oh, it was the cucumber. It was the cucumber. One cucumber coming up. I think I planted 3 in here. It's coming up. Yay. Okay, so that's Lee's worm bin. And he just poured out the bottom, the castings into the bucket. And I will dilute those castings to like 1 cup to a garden waterer, and water everything that needs to be watered. It don't need to be watered today though, so it's gonna have to wait until tomorrow, and we'll do that tomorrow. And I'm fixing to show you all the sunflowers that are starting to pop up. Okay, I'm out here at the hummingbird flower garden, but I wanted to, nothing is really coming up in it just yet, except for the sunflowers. So I wanted to show you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. 26 sunflowers are already coming up. None of the rest of the stuff is yet. I don't know what they're supposed to look like when they start growing, but I don't see anything coming up straight in a row or anything like that, so we'll wait and see what that does. The pumpkins, I think we might be over watering them because the leaves are turning yellow on some of them. So I told Lee this morning, don't water them. I did stick my finger in the ground and it was plenty wet. So I told him don't water. But we do have new growth coming out on all of them. See, like those, so they turn yellow and swibbly. I think it's too wet, but yet it's got growth coming out and ants all over it, and I'm gonna have to put some stuff down. They keep saying it's gonna rain, and it don't rain, even though I don't think they need rain just yet. Okay, so somebody explain to me, Phoenix, Meg, anybody that knows. Okay, so once the flower blooms and then it starts dying back like it's doing there, where does the that's like falling off, where does the actual pumpkin start forming from? Please explain.
Okay, it is Mother's Day and I took my sweetheart out to eat, And for her Mother's Day presents,
First,
this is what I bought her.
First he took me to eat. Look at all the buzzards up there. First he took me to eat. I got a picture of it. I will insert it in. But I told him I wanted this for Mother's Day, that a couple of subscribers had mentioned to me, this is what I need to get those freaking weeds out. So he bought me this. Now what do you want to say?
I bought her 2 shovels, one for each hand, and some water hose, and a open fire pit. That is for Mother's Day present.
And all of this because when we put the watermelon patch, the pumpkin patch way over there, he said, I'm just gonna go to the creek and get creek water. Okay, which is fine as long as there's water in the creek. But when it's really hot, the creek runs dry. So I said, well, honey, you're just gonna have to come over here and get rainwater or whatever and carry it way over there. Well, that didn't last very long. So guess what he's going to do here?
You're gonna run those water hoses all the way to the garden.
Yep, so I told him
250
as long as he
feet.
doesn't touch my section,
Yeah.
which technically I'm not really using this because I'm using rainwater, but in the event that I have to, I'll do whatever I have to do. But if I use this on the plants, I'll put the water in the buckets. I'll let it sit for either overnight or 2 nights till all the chlorine comes out, and then I'll use that on the garden.
Yeah, so it's exactly 250 feet from here to the garden. That's too far to be hauling water in a 5-gallon bucket.
Hey, you wanted a workout, but this we will enjoy. We've had one before, and over the years it just,
Yeah, open fire pit.
Rust out after a while, so now we have another one.
Yep.
Okay, bye everybody.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you, honey. Okay, so weeds. Now, this is the blades underneath. It says 2. Find which weed I want to do it on. This weed here says to put it over. Let me see how those are. It says to put it over the weed. Push down on it. Okay. Turn it. Was it toward me? Let me see. Hold on. Twist the handle toward you and pull. Okay, so I'm going to twist the handle toward me and pull. And let's extract it. We'll see what it looks like. Well, it pulled this out, but it didn't pull no roots out. So let's try it again.
Did it work?
Well, I only did one. This might be the user. And we'll stick that back in the hole. All right. So we'll try this one. These are actually 2 right here. It goes forward and backwards. Over. Let's try it again. Get toward me. I think we need to just turn it like a couple times. That just says twist it toward me. See how many times. And lift out. And we're going to see what it did. And it pulled it out by the roots. Of course, it's not going to get all the roots because shit, the roots is like 12 to 24 foot long for some of the big ones, but this will work anyway. We're getting them out one more time. There's another one. I'm gonna put that down there. Twist. I think I missed it. I'm not sure. And pull. Yep, I missed it. Get that out of there. Okay. Let's see. It's not going down far enough on that one because I just pulled two of them out of the same hole. Nope. So that one's gonna have to be dug out. All right. Let's try this one. If they're growing 2 or 3 in the hole, it might pull out 1 or 2, but not the third one because the hole's already been dug out. So okay, and I'm going to twist and pull. And that one whacked a worm in half. And that was just a clump of mud. Well, this is not working the way I want it to. Try it again. And pull. Oh, just pulling pieces off, but it's not getting it out of the root. I'm gonna try a different one then. Let's try this one right here. I think that one ripped it. Cool. Okay, so that one it did get. So let me put this out. Let's see. So that one it did get a lot of the roots. So that's okay. It's better me breaking my back. So I'll just keep doing this. I have to get the hang of it. I have to make sure that the blades are directly over it. Okay, I'm going to show you again. So just in all fairness, you can see how it's working. Now, okay, so I've learned since these roots are in an angle, the way this works, and you push it down in and then you turn it, the roots wrap around and you pull it up. But for these, the roots are so long and they curve down under the ground that they break off. So you're not pulling the whole root out, but that's okay too. If I'm even getting the leaves and part of the root, that's okay too. Because then as they start growing again, I can do it again. But I've also learned on using this, to be fair for the tool, you have to do it several times because these broadleaf plantain, they grow in bunches. So it's just not one plant and one root. It's multiples and the roots are intertwined. So not only do you have to do it more once, you also at some point have to tilt this also to get that out of the way, to get to the root better. It eventually gets some of the root, but not all the root, but that's okay too. So just keep twisting and you'll hear the roots give, but what it's doing is it's breaking the leaves. I mean, it's breaking the root. There you go, see? Can you see that? So, even though it took out this, it broke the root, which is fine, because I was breaking them anyway, trying to take them out. See, there's another one here and another one here, and one here and one here. So, let me go ahead and release this. And then we'll do the next one. And sometimes I have to like kind of follow the direction that the root is going, so I can try to get more of the root if possible. See, like that one's gonna go in an angle. Okay, so see, you can tell right here where it got some more. See the root? But it didn't get all of it. What, honey? Just set it over here on the table for now. Okay, I'm gonna have to let you all go. He's hollering for me to help him. Okay, so I'll show you an example. It pulled off all of the tops, but see, it doesn't go down far enough to get the rest of the roots. So it just goes round and round on it. Same way with here. See? If you go on it and turn it, the roots go so far down and then turn that it just goes round and round on it once it breaks the leaves off. Now, some subscribers were telling me about some, they had 3 prongs, 4 prongs. Nobody around here had any. This one that Lee got me was because that's the only one that Lowe's had. So, to be fair with it, if it's weeds that are shallow, it does great. But for these particular ones that the root system is so far down, it's not that great, but it is a vast improvement, as you can see. You can see where I've been working and have taken a lot of them out. So it's still a great help to me. See, here's another one that it took off all the tops, and I went and tried to get this out 2-3 times. It's not possible. So that's another one. So I can either leave it, wait till it starts growing more, try it again, or do it by hand, and I'll just end up breaking them off again. So there you go. Had I found the 3-prong or 4-prong, I would have done enough. If I'll find another one that the prongs are way longer, that would be a big help also. It's just on this one, the prongs are not that long. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep working. I'm gonna keep using it. I'm gonna get out what I can and then go from there. And thank you to my subscribers for mentioning this to me. So as you can see, let me back up here. It is a big improvement, and I didn't spend 15 minutes on one plant. Okay, so I've got a bucket full. I'll go empty this. I don't know if I've ever showed y'all my other compost or not. I'm walking with you, so I'm gonna try not to get you dizzy. See, that right there is not photobomb. That's a different one. And this is my other compost bin. So it had browns. Now I'm dumping leaves on it, greens, So I'm doing this with one hand. And when I get everything pulled out that I'm going to do today, there's the other one that photo bombs everything. Now, when I get all the greens finished in here that I'm gonna do today, I'll mix it up, and then it'll either be watered, or if it's gonna rain in a couple of days, then it can wait. There's the photo bomb one. So let's see how it works on a little one. We know how it does on the big ones. Here's a little one. It's even got grass around it. Let's see how it works on the little one. Find the system right there. Okay, so let's see how it does on that one. I hear it crunching, so I think it broke the root. So let's just go ahead and release it here. Okay, so I really can't tell, but it broke the tops off. Throw that in the bucket. I don't see it in here, so I guess it got it. There's another little one there, but see, it's too close to that bucket. Let me move the bucket a minute. Oh shit. I'm gonna do another little one. See how it goes on this one. Okay. And I'm gonna do nothing but catch a worm. And it's still all here. So let's try it again. See, once you do this, it's hard to get it out after that, because then the ground is already, the dirt's soft and doesn't really do too much. Okay, that time we got it out. Got it out that time, so the hole's empty. So there you go, folks. Works good on the small ones. Just not so big as it here. So it got out the small ones. It just doesn't do so good on the big ones, but it's still okay for me. I just wish that it would get the big ones, because it snaps them off right at the top, and that's it. So, and I hate to get a big shovel, because I don't really want a bunch of big holes here. I'll see what I need to do. Who knows, maybe it's what I'll do.